Good morning, everyone, on this Tuesday. It is July the 12th. I'm Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, Facebook and YouTube with your morning update, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, yesterday had a high of 92 officially at the Bowling Green Warren County Regional Airport, the official high for the day. 90, the average high, so we were 2 degrees above average. It didn't feel quite as hot or as humid. When you think 92, it's on the lower end of hot. I mean, to each his own. Some are going to think, well, it was really hot. Others are like, it was warmish. It all depends on your interpretation of it, but at least it's not 100 or 101 like we had for 2 days in a row last week. And the heat index was not anywhere close to 100. So I think we came away with a typical summer day here in the middle of July in southern Kentucky. Now, things will change a little bit today, and here's a preview of that with the fronts and the satellite. You can see some high clouds drifting through the area this morning, but you notice this is the cold front, which I talked about yesterday, was going to move into the area later today. Already back to the west, we're getting some showers and thunderstorms where you see those white puffy clouds. That's the thunderstorms that are building up even at this hour this morning, just east of Wichita, and then moving on down towards Springfield, Missouri, and Joplin, eventually St. Louis, even Kansas City getting in on some of that. And then this afternoon for us here in southern Kentucky, as that front comes in, we're going to see a chance of showers too here, but it's really going to be who gets the rain and who does not. It's not going to be it's not going to be an everywhere coverage type situation. Not everybody's going to get in on the shower and the thunderstorm activity simply because of the timing of the front and the way all of this is stacked up. I'll talk about that more in just a minute. We start out with temperatures in the morning, this morning, uh, upper 60s, mostly low 70s across southern Kentucky this morning. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. Pretty typical stuff for this time of year. Let's take a look at future temperatures now as we go through the day and into tomorrow. We'll start in the low 70s for the most part this morning across the area. As we get on into the day, looking at about where we landed yesterday, 90, maybe 91 or 92, all depends on the timing of the front and the showers that will be coming in a little bit later. This evening, somewhat cooler, I think, more into the mid 60s, 67, 66, 68. Yeah, you get the idea. I think that's going to be a pretty good place to land for overnight temperatures, given somewhat cooler, a little less humid air on the backside of this frontal boundaries it moves through. Then tomorrow, we go instead into the upper 70 or 80s, I should say, 87. Here, maybe closer to 90 for Clarksville, but then low to mid 80s as you head further north toward E-Town and Louisville. So, not a bad scenario as that front at least is going to give us a little more low end relief. Okay, it's not going to bring us a lot of rain, and I can show you that with the future radar here. With the models, the blend of the models coming in here. Showers this morning, we'll note off to the north of us, up around the Evansville area, the Wabash River, parts of the Ohio River. We'll see some shower activity this morning as that front starts to ease southward. But keep in mind, there's a bit of a cap over the area, that lid over the atmosphere that kind of traps the heat and the humidity, but nothing there to break the cap until the front comes through. So I think for the most part, we're going to start dry today here in Bowling Green in southern Kentucky. Uh, Shower activity won't get going until the front gets a little daytime heating kicking in, and that won't be until, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, depending on where you are. And here's the thing, the front, depending on the timing of this and the daytime heating, The front will come on through, but we will see redeveloping showers and thunderstorms along the front. And in this case, as you see here, it could be shower activity develops south of Bowling Green. I know. For those of you wanting more rain, we're still technically in a drought, even though we had the heavy rains of Friday night, and Saturday. We're still technically in a drought situation, and it looks like a majority of these showers and thunderstorms are going to form south of us or a little southeast. Now, some of you just east of I-65, like in Barron and Metcalf and Monroe, Greene, Taylor, Adair counties, you could pick up some really hefty thunderstorms this afternoon as this system plows down into Tennessee, and then it's out of here. And we don't see anything else coming our way as we get into Wednesday and into Thursday. There's a little front to the north that tries to make a run at us, but it's really weak and nothing happens. So maybe this will get going depending on the timing. If it slows down a little bit, we could actually get a better chance of showers and thunderstorms in the Bowling Green area. But those of you that live west of 65 or northwest of 65, you may not get anything at all today for rain. But we'll just have to wait and see as the day moves on how that's going to all play out. Okay, so just be warned. I didn't say that everybody was going to get rain today. Some will not. And it could be Bowling Green, even though the severe weather outlook for today is showing that Bowling Green, just on the edge of Bowling Green, and of course, keep in mind, as I always say when I show this map, weather does not go in straight lines. It's only time it does is straight line winds, a gust front or something like that. But here we go. The severe weather threat is a level 1 marginal for Bowling Green East. Now, where the heftiest thunderstorms would be, or the ones stronger to possibly severe would be over toward Corbin, London, Kentucky, out that way, I-75, and to the east into far eastern Kentucky. But you can see we're just kind of on the low end threat here. And, really severe weather is not anything I think we're going to be concerned with here. Although there could be one or two storms that get a little punchy toward the afternoon and especially east. So here's the setup with the maps. We'll have that approaching cold front. It's going to take just a little more into the day, really into the afternoon before we start to see activity ramping up here. And again, as this map shows, there's the front right over Bowling Green. Much of the activity is going to be east and southeast of us. So east of I-65, use that as a line north to south to kind of measure where this is going to happen. And then you see the front drooping southward into Tennessee tonight, into Wednesday, kind of slows down just a little bit. I wish that would happen here, but it's not. Here we go into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night. It does stall out over the southeast because of some waves of low pressure, a little bit of tropical lows here trying to get going. Then the thing really stalls out as we get into Thursday, into Friday. High pressure is dominating our weather. So we go back to sunshine and typical July weather for summertime in Kentucky. Here comes another system dropping out of the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest into Sunday. And I think that would bring us a chance of showers even into Monday. Even though high pressure is over the southeast, I think we stand a chance of getting some rain out of that one. Okay, one more graphic to show you, and that is the long range viewer. And we take into account the next 10 days, around 91, 92 today, like we were yesterday. A little cooler, a little less humid tomorrow behind the front that comes through this evening. Then back to 90 on Thursday, Friday, 91. Here we go into the weekend. There are those rain chances as we get into Sunday and Monday. That will keep us primarily in the upper 80s, then back into the 90s as we get into the beginning and middle of next week. So really nothing significant here. Um, just keep in mind that during the afternoon hours, we could see that front as it comes through, pop some showers east and southeast of Bowling Green. Bowling Green may end up not getting anything, okay? Or if the front slows down just enough to allow that daytime heating to pop these showers, that front being a trigger, and then a little heat and humidity being a trigger as well, then maybe we'll get something out of it. But I'm not expecting a lot of rain out of this system at all. All right, back to it. The radio will be on this morning, and I will be there 6 to 10. Sam 100.7. Yesterday, we had a big power outage toward the end of the show, and that kept me from giving away some other things. But I will be giving away another pair of Linda Ronstadt songbook tickets for this Saturday night's concert, Orchestra Kentucky at Sky Pack. I've got some more rides and slides tickets and all of that, plus a fun show for you this morning. 6 to 10, Sam 100.7. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless you. And I'll see you on the radio.